Hurry.
What?
We're live.
We're live.
He's like hurrying up to try
What do
to
you mean,
finish
telling
drinking
me
the
to
water.
hurry? I've been sitting here for 15 minutes waiting on you.
No, I was
Abby
saying,
had to make her picks. She's been struggling with her
'cause
picks.
No, I'm in timeout. I don't get to make picks today.
What?
No.
No, you're just lazy. You didn't make picks.
Lazy. Bold.
I mean, that's a quitter's attitude. I mean, like, you can't just go
Or
3 and
or
6.
It's very responsible.
Huh? 100%.
I can't
100%.
What they call beginner's luck.
Yeah. Welcome
No,
everybody
I'm
to
being
Friday.
Responsible. I'm being responsible. I know.
Sounds
when
like a
to
quitter's
sit one
attitude
out.
to me.
You know what?
It's okay.
You're a D-gen, bro. Go. What?
I went 2 and 3 last week, and I'm positive money. And so are you. Like, I don't understand. What's the deal? You're positive money, technically.
I don't have money to risk right now.
Okay.
So I'm going to watch the games as a fan and sit this one out.
All right. Give us our news.
Okay. We'll get right into it. The Bears don't have a defensive coordinator anymore because Alan Williams resigned. His explanation was to take care of his health and his family, but rumors came out that the FBI raided the practice facility and his home. The resignation kind of came out of nowhere, so they've since come out and said it's a bunch of BS, like that's not true. The FBI didn't raid anything. I don't know where the rumor came from. Still kind of sus, not really clear on what's going on there. But yeah, they don't have a DC, and head coach Matt Eberflus will just run the defense.
How do we feel about Justin Fields calling out his coaches? It's kind of weak.
It was kind of bratty.
I think it's weak.
It was kind of bratty. Yeah, somebody asked Justin Fields in a press conference, like, hey, man, what's the deal? And he said, I don't know, it might be coaching. Yeah, tell your wide open receivers that. Like, what? Anyway.
It ain't coaching.
No, that was really bratty.
Maybe it is, but you can't say that as a
You don't say that.
And you also don't say it about your wide open receivers either. Like, you look in the mirror.
That's what I mean. Yeah, it's like you
Even
take
if
the
it's not
blame
your
if you're the
fault, you
leader.
look in the
You're the
mirror.
leader of the team. You fucking take the blame.
It looked really bad on Justin Fields.
Yeah.
And some more news, kind of sad if anyone saw that Nick
Downer.
Chubb injury. You may have gotten sick because it was very gruesome.
I was avoiding it, just like the TV, and then she put it in our group
I'm
chat.
not
Zoomed in on it.
Oh, no, I did.
Everything.
I sent a picture.
She was like, "Do y'all see this?" Like, and I saw the text, like, you know, you can see it on your messages, and I was like, I went to go open it, and I was gonna be like, "No, I'm not watching it," and then there it is. She just sent it.
Yeah,
Like a
it was
nudie,
close
like a
up of
nudie
the-
when you just open
of
up a
the-
nudie in public. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. It's a joke. It was a
Yeah.
joke.
But
No one does that.
he could be like done. Like obviously out for the season. Everything is torn. His knee is like shredded, but could be done for like career. And that has sparked conversation about running back contracts because this has been a whole off-season
I was gonna say, I feel like it's
ordeal.
been a thing for a
like,
minute,
They
yeah.
have been going, NFL owners and running backs, like, I mean, you saw Derrick Henry come out and talk about it, Christian McCaffrey, Saquon Barkley, Josh Jacobs was in that conversation. Like, running backs are not getting paid nearly what they're worth, and that's because of the injury issues. But if you look at the other side of that, yeah, they are prone to injuries, so guarantee them money in case stuff like this happens. Like Nick Chubb, it may not get the money that wasn't guaranteed because if he never plays again, then that's that. And I think that sparked a lot of conversation about how to move forward with running back contracts.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a tricky thing. I see both sides. I do, but I don't know. Yeah, it's such a weird thing because I don't know. Those guys get hurt all the time.
I know.
I mean, if you're an owner and you're investing in an asset, it's like a stock, right? You're not going to put as much money into a risky stock that. I don't know. So, but I understand as a player, right? Like, hey, I'm out here performing. So I don't know.
This is a similar conversation we had about turf. Remember, like a business decision versus the
and that's what
best
you're
for the players.
Yeah. Why don't they just get paid on what they do instead of like, hey, here's your contract for the upcoming year? Why don't we switch it if they're that adamant about it? Like the running back should be like, hey, when we have success, you pay us this, and the contract is if I'm on the field, if you're betting on yourself. But I think they know deep down that they're trying to just get protected.
Yeah.
They're trying to get that guaranteed money because they know they're eventually going to get hurt and their career is not long. So that's I don't know. It's weird, but
it's a lot of gray area.
Yeah, I don't want to comment
and I'm not
on it
in
too.
those
Yeah,
rooms, so
I'm not
I
in
don't
those
know the
rooms
conversations happening.
And I never played football, so I can't ever say, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't have
Right.
like an actual opinion on it. I'm just an outsider, and I see both sides.
Another big name out for the season, Trevon Diggs tore his ACL at practice during one-on-ones.
Oh,
That sucks. Like you
That
weren't
is
even,
bad.
it wasn't even in a game. It was on
Yeah,
a practice.
that's
So
not
yeah,
good.
he's done for the season. Use that information, fix your fantasy teams if you need to.
when that happened? Yesterday?
Yesterday.
Yee.
Yesterday afternoon. That's sad. His kid is so cute too. I'm sad for his kid. His kid is like a thing. Like he like loves his dad.
He's like
goes
Deuce.
to everything.
He's like Deuce
just-
Tatum. Like Tatum's
Oh,
kid. You ever
yeah,
seen that?
yeah.
He's like the face of the NBA.
Yes,
like as a
he's
kid, I'm like, it's unbelievable.
freaking precious.
Yeah.
That made me sad. Okay, WNBA semifinals and playoffs. The Vegas Aces will face the Dallas Wings, and the New York Liberty will face the Connecticut Sun. Those are best of 5 series, and the games will start on Sunday. I know the Aces are kind of like looking to go back to back, favorited, but
I like the Liberty. I
I
told you that.
know you. Yeah, I know.
I told you I'm on the Liberty.
Are you
think
taking them to win?
Sabrina and Brianna Stewart. Yeah. I'm actually going to look it up right now because I took a futures bet today. We're going to talk about it later, of the Phillies winning the World Series. So I might parlay those two together and see what those odds are.
The Phillies.
The Phillies, yeah, that's my squad this year. I said it before the year, and I was a little nervous in the middle of the year, but I'm on board. Like, there's too much good energy around that team. They have 3 solid starting pitchers, which you need in the postseason. And just the energy around that team, that city, the Trey Turner situation. I don't know if you heard about that. Like,
Yeah.
he was struggling. They got him.
Yeah.
Like, there's too much good energy there for me. I think Bryce Harper's a winner. Schwarber's won World Series. He's won a couple World Series. There's too
A
many
lot of things adding up.
Yeah. I think the Braves have just been too good all year too. Like, where I'm just like, it's hard to be that good all year. So that's it.
enough.
Phillies are my team.
All right, that's your news breakdown. And then you're going to go over your bets. I am taking a timeout. And I know before y'all really start calling me a quitter, I know when to sit one out. You can shake your head.
Anyway.
I am being
Quitter.
responsible. I cannot lose any more money
This
right
is a
now.
betting show. Like, what do you like? You lose money in bets. Like, that happens.
I don't have the money to bet right now.
You don't have
Period,
a dollar.
Period.
So
blank.
so you can't tell me that you bought a coffee today, or did you buy?
Nope.
What are you going to buy today? You're going to the Texas Club tonight.
Not shit.
You're not going to get a drink tonight.
Nope.
Good point. Anyway, I would vouch to say that over the next 3 days, you're going to spend $3 on something that you don't need, and you could have put that on a bet. That's all I'm saying.
What's the point of that, though? I'm going to put
Okay.
$3 on what?
Anyway, Abby lost her parlay.
Yep,
I
I
went
lost.
2 and 3. I won the Padres Mariners Dodgers series win. It was plus 112, won $55 on that. I lost my alt over parlay, but I won Dodgers minus 1.5 money line, so I did good. And I'm overall 15 and 17, up 1.6 units since we've been doing this. Abby is 3 and 7, up 2 units since we've started. So we're up total 3.6 units. So if you were betting with us from the jump, even though Abby's quitting on us, you'd be up $360. Today's picks. I actually took another futures today. Joe, how do you feel about this? McCaffrey for MVP.
I feel like that's a very fair bet. I mean, I think if there's a year that it's not going to be a quarterback, this year makes a solid case.
Okay, that's what I was going to ask. Like, how I know it doesn't happen often, but he was like, it was plus 4,000 where I was like, I'm going to put $50 on this because he's also, I saw this morning. Did you see this? If you started at $100 and you rolled over his anytime touchdown parlay, he's scored a touchdown in 12 straight games, you'd be at 78,000 right now. If you just took anytime touchdown every week for the last 12 weeks or whatever, it dated back to last year too. So that's interesting. He was minus like 200 yesterday to score. So I was like, if you had 50,000, you're not betting that on minus 200.
Right.
But anyway, still, you would have won some good money. So I put that down for a futures bet. Nolan Jones. I don't know. The book is scaring me on this one. I don't know. The stats and everything in my brain tell me that he's going to have a hit today. So I've been messing around with the over on the 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. So he just needs 2 of those. So he needs any kind of combo of hits, runs, and RBIs. It's kind of similar to points, rebounds, and assists in basketball, so I like it. And I put $25 on that today, so it was plus 100 to win 25. I took Seattle over winning the series over the Rangers. That's a really big series.
Really?
They're both in the wild card contention. I think Seattle is going to steal the AL West from the Astros, actually, even though I think the Astros are one of the best teams in the league. I think the Mariners are going to get hot. I like their squad at the end of the year. It was plus 110, so I put $25 on that. I like that one. And then I parlayed a series again. So Astros over KC this weekend. Padres over St. Louis, and the Cubs over the Rockies. That gets me plus 127, so I put $25 on that. And I put a futures bet for the Phillies to win the championship, the World Series. The odds were plus 1,400. They were like 6 best odds. I put $150 to win 2,100. So those are my 5 picks today. 2 of them are futures, so really there's 3 picks that we'll be talking about on Monday. So I got Nolan Jones over the 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs, Seattle taking the series from the Rangers, and then the parlay of the Astros over Kansas City, Padres over St. Louis, and the Cubs over the Rockies. And then our home run parlay. Nolan Jones plus 475. So obviously you guys heard me say that if he hits that home run, he's cashing my over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Randy Arozarena, Ronald Acuna Jr., Kyle Schwarber, and Yordan Alvarez.
We got some different names this week.
Yeah. Arozarena, I'm feeling pretty good. Nolan Jones, I never bet on home runs. He's just really hot in his last 7. He has really good numbers against the starting pitcher. And so that gives you plus 324,838 odds. I'm going to round robin that as well, all the different ways, $1 each, and then put $5 on this one. So I think the total wins me like 36,000. No big deal.
I'll put $1 on that.
All 5 of them a hit.
That counts.
I feel good about it tonight.
I have some.
Let's go. What you got?
So, we have our lock ladder every week.
Yes.
This week we have, Mikey, I'm interested to see what you think about this. We have Kentucky minus 5.5 over Vandy. That's minus 320 odds. We're taking Tennessee minus 10.5 over UTSA, and Washington minus 10.5 over Cal. So the worst odds you can get there are minus 310, and it brings you to total odds of plus 124. So about even money. You can make $12 betting 10, and then you roll that over. I feel really good about that.
What were the second? I'm trying to find them on the notes here. Are they on there or no?
No.
Oh, okay. What was it? So what were the other 2 legs?
So it's Kentucky minus 5.5 over Vandy.
Yep.
Tennessee minus 10.5 over UTSA.
Okay, I like
and
that.
Washington minus 10.5 over Cal.
Nice. I like it. I'm taking it with you. I ride with it every week because I'm a degen.
Yeah. We would have been great last week, but, Colorado. So.
I told you I was a little nervous about that one. Made me nervous. All right, and real quick, we'll run through the breaks and the collectibles because we got to wrap this up. Allen and Ginter Hobby Box comes out today, which is a pretty cool release. I absolutely hated this product when it first came out. When I got back in the hobby in 17, 18, it was like a really old. They tried to replicate cigarette cards. It just looked kind of crappy to me. But something really cool this year. They're taking out of Leafs playbook. They're adding in celebrity influencers, actors, all that kind of stuff. They have autos and artists, Lil Baby's got an auto in there, that kind of stuff. Mosaic Football comes out today. That's a really big product it's probably the 3rd or 4th best, affordable product, I should say, for the everyday person. So I'm excited about that. People will be probably ripping that in the shop this weekend. Tyler Santiago Sports, one of my guys in the hobby, he put a bounty out on Little Baby 1-of-1 card in the Allen and Ginter set, and that's kind of cool. So he's paying $3,000 if somebody rips the 1-of-1 Little Baby. But I was texting him before the show, and we're thinking that there's probably not a 1-of-1 of the celebrities and only the players in this product. So I don't know if he's still going to have a bounty on it, but I kind of want to throw a bounty on Robert De Niro. I don't know why. He's in that set. Topps put out all the people, and I kind of want to throw a bounty on it, but I don't know. I'm going to find out if there's a 1-of-1 on it. In other news, WWE is terminating their contract with Panini. Just another news where Panini is going downhill really fast. This seems like it's just a really bad thing for Panini. Panini's in a bad place right now.
What else happened? Who else?
They've lost all their. So the NFL cut theirs off and everything. Their contracts were already expiring in the next 2 or 3 years, but. Yeah, NFL went ahead with it this year. Obviously, WWE just did it. So, I don't know. Yikes. Panini's losing a lot of their licenses. Their product is going to be, I don't know what's going to happen. It's interesting.
No bueno.
Yeah. Shohei Ohtani obviously one of the best players in the game, maybe the best player we've ever seen.
Yeah, what the heck?
His market's down. He's hurt.
Why?
This is his second Tommy John that he's had. He's injury ridden. So
But
his
27%?
yeah, and it was a big number too. So the cards sold for 19,000, which is still a lot, but 27% higher was the last sale. So yeah, his market's definitely being affected right now. I think people are skeptical to see how long term he is.
Yeah.
You know, is this just a flash in the pan type thing? I don't know. So I still think I'm a believer in him long term. I think he's going to be fine. Tommy John surgery is, I mean, I'm a little concerned it's the second one, but I mean, the success rate coming back from that, he came back from it fine the first time. So maybe he'll learn this time. He'll make some adjustments. He's going to be the richest player to sign a contract. He'll probably have the best health, you know, like all this stuff. I think technology, all this stuff, he's going to be fine.
I hope.
Yeah, me too.
I like Shohei.
Me too.
All right, that was quick. Probably
Yep.
because I didn't give any bets today.
Yeah. All right, guys, we will see you on Monday. Thank you guys for being here. Appreciate y'all.